Alright, today we're going to talk about calibrating your pH meters in your labs. Now in each one of your labs, posted on the cabinet is a directions, it's 1 through 6 on how to calibrate your meters. So we're going to go right off of these directions, okay? So each lab has a set of buffer solutions that are for calibrating your pH meter. So you have 4, 7, and 10. I just right now put fresh buffer solution in each one of these. So these are all brand new buffer solutions, okay? So we're going to take our pH sensor probe that we have in our storage solution. We're going to rinse it with DI. We're going to wipe it dry. We're going to put it in the 4. Start with 4 always. And hit calibration. And then hit read, okay? And that's going to start going through a stabilization process. Now it's important that when the reading comes up that it's within 0.5 of the reading. So if this reads 4.6, then what you're going to want to do is maybe make sure that your sensor's clean, make sure you have fresh calibration solution, and if it goes beyond 0.5, so if it reads 4.6 or if it reads 3.4, then you want to start over with fresh solution just to make sure everything's okay. So here this came out at 4. You know that it's done doing what it's going to do when it's blocked off in black over the number that you're trying to calibrate to. So 4 is done. We're going to take it out of the 4 cal. We're going to rinse it with DI water. We're going to wipe it dry. We're going to put it in the 7 buffer and hit read, and then the 7 buffer is going to start. So it's important that you use the fresh buffers. It's also important to realize that how old are your buffers, because these will dissipate over time. And if the buffers get too old, if they've been sitting for too long after they've been opened, then you won't get an accurate calibration. So just take note of how old your buffers are. Okay, so this came out at 7.02, which is that's fine. That's well within range, and that looks good. So now we're going to take this out of here. We're going to rinse it with DI water. Wipe it dry, put it in the 10, hit read, and it's going to start a stabilization. And that came out at 10.09. So that's okay. Like I said, if it was at 10.5, then we would worry about it. But we're at 10.09, so we're good. So that's done there. So as we hit here, if you look across here, you hit done in the middle, and then you hit store, and you're good to go. Take your sensor, wipe it dry with the DI, put it back in your storage solution, and then I would recommend every time you do a cal to dump out and rinse your bottles. That way somebody doesn't come along and try to cal the meter with storage solution that's been with the buffers that have been sitting for a long time. Because as I said, if the buffers sit open for any length of time, they're going to dissipate and they're not going to be accurate, and you're not going to get accurate calibration. So when you're done doing your cal, dump your buffers out, clean the bottles, and put everything back where they go. Okay, that's it for pH calibration. Thank you.